Thanks for joining us here on the BBN. There are several ways to keep up with us here at the Brewer Bear Network. First of all, you can like us on Facebook. Just do a simple search for Brewer Bear Network and you'll find us. Hit the like button, and that's a great way to stay connected. Also, we have an account on Instagram. Same thing, just search for Brewer Bear Network and follow us there, and we'll keep you up to date on all things Brewer Bear Athletics. Thanks again for joining us. We appreciate you. Welcome, everybody, to the Brewer Bear Network. It is Tuesday night. It's February, and we're in Texas. You know what that means? It's time for some Brewer Bear High School varsity basketball playoffs, baby.
There you go.
Regional quarterfinals.
Attempting to go where no Brewer Bear High School basketball team has gone. Maybe ever before. I haven't checked the history books, but definitely a long time, if ever. This is a possible historic night for the Brewer Bears. We're excited about all the action. We're coming to you live tonight from Burleson, home of the Elks, where the Bears are taking on the Colleyville Heritage Panthers. And so they come in, finish second in district. The Bears were first in district. This is a really good Panthers team. They're led by their big man, close to 7-footer, we think, Tim Fanal.
He's a big boy.
He comes in averaging 16 points a game, 1.7 blocks per game. He's a big man. But they've got some great three-point shooters, too, as well, Terrence. I don't know if you've checked into them, but looks like they can score if they need to.
Yeah, and Tim Fennell is 6'11" according to the stat sheet.
Okay, I knew he was close to 7 foot just by the eyeball test. He's a big guy. And so the Bears are really going to have to clamp down on him defensively, but they can't kill him too much because they've got two prolific scorers that can really shoot the three ball very well. Tristan Strength and Cash Gardner. Really good players. But that's okay because who do the Bears have on their side? Well, they've got the starters all season long that have been tearing things up, that are going to do a great job. They are led by Julian Perez, averaging almost 19 points a game, just tearing it up, doing a fantastic job. Anything else you want to say about him, Terrence, or any of these other Bears with their stats?
So Julian is a phenomenal player. He's a gritty ball player that has all the tools. He can shoot. He can drive to the hole, so he's a scorer, pure scorer.
Yeah, he really is. And when you talk about guys that can get to the hole, you're talking about Tyron Mitchell. He's averaging 10 points a game, 9.8. We'll just round that up to 10. But, man, he really does it all. He's got a great free throw percentage, a field goal percentage of 42%. He leads the way in rebounds with 4.5 a game. He's second, tied for first in assists with Julian with 3.5. I mean, he just does it all. He's up there in rebounds, steals, free throws per game, 3-point field goal percentage. I mean, he is top 3 in every category.
And 90% of the time, he's the one who's bringing the ball down and controlling the offense.
And Tyron is all the same things that I said about Julian, except for Tyron is refined. Tyron is a smooth, flowing player. It's rhythmic. Yep. And you love to see when he get the ball. You know that exciting things are going to happen. He's subject to go down and dunk on you at any time.
Yeah, and he's always been that way. I remember watching him play way back in White Settlement Youth Association days when he was, 5-6 years old. You guys coached him. But I'll tell you, since last year, he's put on a lot of girth, a lot of strength, a lot of muscle. And he looks like one of the best high school basketball players in the state of Texas.
Yeah, he catches an alley-oop every game. Like just backside, you can almost count on it.
You know what he looks like when he's on the court? He should be there. He's a basketball player. You look at him and go, that's a ball player right there.
And when you start talking about other guys that really, after those two, there's a host of players. You talk about Javion Johnson, Ryan Lombardo, Warren King, Trey King. These guys, B.J. Clark, they just do a fantastic job of coming in. It's almost like they have 7 or 8 starters on this team.
Absolutely, yes.
And they can all run, they can all gun, they're all quick, they're all strong. And it's just going to be an exciting matchup. And when we talk about this Colleyville Heritage Panther team, they're a team that finished second in district, like we said, just 1 game behind Denton Ryan. But they had a chance, as way it looks like, to win district. but they kind of had a slip up at the end of the season, lost big to Denton, a team that they have beat big earlier in the season. When you think about common opponents, they did play Argyle twice, the team the Bears beat in the last round, and they lost to Argyle. They played them twice, lost them once, beat them once. They lost by 10 and then beat them by just 1.
Right.
So it looks like, when you think about common opponents, this is a team that the Bears should be able to match up with, should be able to compete against, and I really think just given what we know, it's definitely a winnable game for sure.
It is, but anything's possible. This is there's a reason why they're here. It's just like the Bears.
Yeah.
So we just got to keep our focus, play our game. We should be fine. I was thinking while y'all were talking about the Bears and the other players, the thing I like about the Bears is each player knows his role. And I'll give you an example with Javion. JJ knows his role, and when you see him, you're getting hustle. You're getting that spirit of the team, and when you need that basket, he can get you that basket. Like Terrence and me witnessed last week over a 6'7" kid. Javion went right to the basket, went right over him, and got that little floater in there.
Yeah, I was listening on the radio coming back from South Texas, and you guys did a fantastic job, by the way, and really appreciate it. You did a really good job calling the Bears, when they had the ball. When the other team had the ball, you seemed a little bit disinterested.
Yeah.
maybe our bias was showing just a little.
Just a little.
Could happen.
You know what? I'll be honest with you. When they're trying to get inside, and there's nothing they can do except throw it around the outside because the Bears' defense is so good, that's great.
Well, I'm interested to see what kind of defense the Bears runs tonight, because you guys can speak to this better than I can. Y'all are better X and O guys when it comes to basketball. But I remember when the Bears played Dunbar several years ago, and this has been 6-7 years ago. They played a team that was heavily favored over the Bears. They did beat the Bears, but the Bears had the ball in their hand with 2 minutes on the clock with a chance to tie it in the game. Yep. So they ran a little perimeter zone defense and kept those big guys out of the middle.
Yes.
And I'm curious if with the big man in the middle tonight, if they try to run something like that, what do y'all think?
I'm thinking they might, and if they don't, they stick with their man-to-man. I think there's going to be a lot of backside help for whoever's having to deal with the big man tonight. I mean, he's going to be a load. Anybody that size with a little bit of skill and footwork is going to be a load.
Yeah.
My opinion on that is that Coach P has these guys ready.
Oh yeah.
Whatever they need to do, they're prepared to do it. Now, whether they execute or not is always, that's always the case, but it won't be due to lack of preparation.
And that's a great point. I think what's different about this team, really, than any other team that we've seen, is just how quick they are. This is a very, very quick team, very fast.
Yes.
I feel like they just never get tired. They're always running, always gunning. They're high flying. And, they may not need to run a zone defense, against a big man. They may be able to handle it with some backside help and things like that. So, but you're right. Coach B always has a great game plan. He always has them ready, so it's going to be exciting for sure.
I think what's going to be interesting is going to see how that big man's going to be able to keep up going back down the court, because it's real easy as a big man to play down on the box and make quick turnarounds and use your footwork. But can you translate that footwork and get him back to cover your guy who's probably going to be a lot faster than you?
Yeah, you worry about him offensively, but I think they need to worry about him defensively.
Exactly.
That's right. The quickness of the Bears.
Exactly.
I send Trey and Lombardo every time. Ryan, I just have them run. Soon on a miss, on a make, you go down, and I'm looking for him to beat him down the court and get some easy baskets before he can get down there.
Yeah.
I think a big man does one or two things for you in a transitional offense. He either hurts you because he's slow to get back, or if he plays hard and he hustles, he really helps that transitional offense, because you can go with those lob passes deep, and he can get up over everybody and get inside a lot quicker. I think about the old Laker teams and the Celtic teams back in the 80s. They always had a good big man, but they had that great fast break offense all the time. And the Bears are a little bit old school, in my opinion, in that regard, in the way that they run and gun.
I tell you what, I agree with you. And to add on to what you're saying, that I've yet to see a team they played this year that was as in good a condition or not even close. It seems like the Bears were just in so much better condition, especially these last 2 playoff games. It was just outrunning, outgunning, outlasting their team, that other team.
Well, just watching the Panthers warm up, this team got here on their shooting ability because there's 7 or 8 guys out there that have probably shot the ball 20 times and missed twice.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, they hit their shots, and they're they've got 3 guys averaging double digits. And in high school basketball, that's significant.
That's pretty good.
Because you're only playing about 20 minutes, you know, in a high school basketball game. I mean, there's only 32 total.
Right.
Few guys play north of 22, 23 minutes.
Right.
And when you're averaging 10, 12, that means you're scoring every two minutes. And you got 3 guys doing it. So they're hitting a lot of shots.
One thing I would like to say the Bears need to look out for is that last week, Warren, there was 3 kids with 4 fouls, and they had to play through some adversity going down the stretch.
Yeah.
And so that's one of the things that I think they have to kind of take care of. Don't commit extrajudicious fouls. Try to keep that to a minimum. You had
Warren King,
Tyron Mitchell, and Trey all had 4 fouls by the end of the game.
I do have some inside information that the Bears have a plan to foul tonight.
There we go.
So got a little inside info there.
You heard it here, folks.
Hey, I think they've always been doing that. We just noticed it. We called it out, and you confirmed it, it sounds like.
Yeah, but when you got a big man in there and we don't have a 7-footer.
Right.
We don't have, I mean, who's our tallest player? He's 6'5"?
He is 6'6".
We have a 6'7", but he doesn't start.
There we go.
6'6".
Yeah, so you're getting out-lengthed by a lot of people. All right, we're going to take a quick break right here, and we'll be right back here at the start of this one on the BBN.
Here comes the starting lineup.
Just tell us when we're back.
You're back.
We're back. Hello. Here we go. We're ready to roll. Excuse me. Starting lineups coming for both teams tonight. Warren King, number 1 for the Bears tonight. And number 11, Javion Johnson, the pickpocket. And Ryan Lamato tonight is on your starting lineup. Number 5 is Ryan. And also number 2, Tyron Mitchell. That young man we were just talking about, everything flows through him for the Bears. And, of course, the great number 24, Julian Perez. One of, if not the best basketball players in the area.
Yes. And let's hope he got some fluids in him after the last game.
Yeah, I had some cramps. Yeah. I was listening to you guys call the game. Looked like I had a little trouble down the stretch, but that happens sometimes, you know. All right, here comes the starting 5 for the Colleyville Heritage Panthers as we eagerly await them. Good crowd here tonight, especially for the Bears. Not as big of a crowd for Colleyville. It's a little further drive for them. They may be stuck in traffic on 35, though.
Maybe.
It's a little bit of a haul from Colleyville down here to Burleson.
It reminded me of our first football game when we went over to Frisco, and it took a little bit to get there.
Yeah, for sure. Number 2 is Damari Evans. And also number 12, Camden Coburn. And we mentioned Cash Granger earlier.
Yeah, one of their good shooters.
And also number 13, Tristan Strength. I mentioned him. And then the big 6'11" senior, Tim Finau. We got the pronunciation there.
There we go.
Finau. It's like Finau the Phenom.
There you go.
Well, he's a good player, and so we'll have to keep an eye on him throughout the night. All right, we're ready to get underway tonight. Regional quarterfinals. And winner tonight goes to Wichita Falls.
Yes, for the big party out there, the dance.
Yes. I think that's right. I think that's what I saw, Wichita Falls. Terrence looked at me like I didn't know what I was talking about, and that's always possible.
Is that semifinals?
Yeah, I think that would be quarterfinals and semifinals, yeah.
Okay.
I think,
I thought they were all,
10 go or 8 go?
The bracket online definitely showed Wichita Falls, but that could be, they could have bad information. All right, here we go.
I could be out of the loop as well, so don't quote me.
I looked it up today, so there's no loop with me. I just kind of dove into the deep end of the pool and hope I'm not drowning here. All right, here we go. Lombardo and Finau. And Lombardo controls, gets to JJ over to Perez. We're underway in this one.
Bears with the ball.
Bears and Panthers. Bears getting it set up. Warren King at the top. He's got Johnson over on the left wing. Johnson now the top, back to Mitchell over on the left. King on the right. Little zone defense. Bears just kind of feeling it out, see how things are going here. Get an opportunity to try to work it inside. Now Tyron Mitchell steps back, gives some direction. Javion at the top, gives back over to Julian. Looking for a little penetration, can't find it. Now works it inside a little bit to King, back out to Perez. He steps up, gives it to Johnson, back to Perez, misses. Rebound underneath by Lombardo, and a nice put back in for Lombardo with 2.
They're going man-to-man.
All right, Bears are playing man-to-man.
No, wait a minute. Yeah, they are. Man-to-man.
There's the answer. They work it inside quickly. Bears with some backside help like we talked about. Quick shot from the outside is missed. Rebound Perez. Good block out by Lombardo on the big man. Here come the Bears quickly, intercepted by the Panthers. Back to them, fast break opportunity, and it's swatted away by Tyron Mitchell. Rebound goes to Lombardo.
Wow.
Great defense by the Bears.
Nice job by Tyron Mitchell.
2-0 Bears on top with the ball, and after a couple of wild exchanges. Tyron Mitchell up the top, looking at Johnson. He's got it on the left wing. Mitchell to the top, over to King. King looking to go inside. Bounce pass inside to Perez. Kicks it back out to Mitchell. Three-point shot is drained. It's good.
Nice job, Tyron Mitchell.
Mitchell with 3 to give the Bears a 5-point lead. Here come the Panthers. They try to set things up on the outside, working inside to the big man. Lombardo's in there. Mitchell comes to help. They kick it outside. Now a drive inside. Lombardo's there. Kicks it to the out. Back to the top. 3-point attempt is off the back iron. Rebound goes to Tyron Mitchell. So Bears doing a good job defensively, not allowing the big man to have an open look. Julian Perez on the opposite side now, sporting the pink shoes. Mitchell up top, J.J. Johnson. Now back to Mitchell. He's at the top, getting things set up. Gives over to Julio. He comes out and he takes over. Bears content to kind of work their way inside methodically. Kicks it out to J.J. and he drains the three.
I tell you what, if they don't come out on Julian, he's going to take that shot.
J.J. Johnson with that one.
And listen, Julian makes a great decision. He drives, dribbles, penetrates, and then kicks that ball out into the corner, and they're not closing out. Bears knock down 3.
Yeah, if J.J.'s hit from the outside, it's going to be a long night. Bad shot this time taken by the Panthers. Bears with the rebound. Once again, it's Mitchell. He goes coast to coast all the way down, puts it up. He's blocked, gets his own rebound. Now gets a second rebound, gives it back to Julian, and he kind of steps back and starts over. Kicks it to the outside to Tyron. He shoots a 3, misses off the back iron. And Panthers on the fast break opportunity after rebound. They try to come all the way down. Now slow down, kick it outside. Back at the top, over on the left. Bears doing a good job getting back and slowing them down. Now the Panthers working the ball around, trying to get it inside. Bears doing a really good job defensively.
Good job.
Shutting things down. It's 8-0 Bears. 4:28 to go in the first period. Panthers a little rattled. Bears trying to get another big stop. Almost walked on that one. Did number 13. And now the big man up top gives over to the man on the left wing. And we've got a offensive foul. Off the ball foul by number 12. That's Corbin with his first, number 12. So Bears defensively looking really strong here.
Yes.
All right, here comes Tyron bringing the ball down. 8-0, Bears on top, trying to extend that lead to double digits here with the bucket. Julian at the top. He's yet to score. Looks like he was going to take a shot, dumped it out to Mitchell and gets it back to Perez to start over. Now a nice quick drive. Good bounce pass inside to Lombardo. And the Bears are up by 10-0. And they are reeling right now, boys. They are reeling.
Boy, I tell you what, that's just good passing right there by the Bears. Penetration and just pass it off for the easy layup.
That was way too easy. I can't believe that the Panther coach took that long to call a timeout. He had to after that one. Bears are up by 10, 3:50 to go in the first. Still early, though, but I like what I see thus far, Fernie.
Absolutely like what we see. Bears need to keep that intensity and keep coming at them. Yeah,
that penetration by the Bears offensively and then kicking it outside. That's what they did every time. But that time they looked for a little quick bounce pass underneath to Lombardo, and he was wide open with the easy layup. All right, this one starts as beautifully as it possibly could for the Brewer Bears.
Yes.
Up 10-0.
Let's keep it going.
Here come the Panthers with the ball. Number 10 bringing it up. That's Gardner. He kicks it over to Strength. Gets it into the big man inside. He's double teamed. Can't get up with it. Looked like the Bears had tied him up, or maybe he'd even walked, but we're going to get a foul on
Tyron.
All right. Well, we definitely don't want Mitchell to start stacking up fouls, but that was a good one underneath. Colleyville having a hard time getting it in. Finally due to the big man. Then he kicks it outside. Tries to dribble penetrate, but the Bears are there defensively. They have to pull it back and start over. Pick set on the top by the big man, but they can't do anything with it. Bears got Bears defensively. Kick it back to the outside. Long three is going to be real short. Misses everything. Good hustle there by number 2, Evans, as he tried to save it out of bounds but couldn't do it.
Lombardo was playing great defense. He's staying connected to the 6'11" forward, and he can't do anything with the ball.
No, he's just too athletic for him, really is. Mitchell now on the right, trying to get inside, gives over to J.J. J.J. now up top. Off the dribble goes to Perez. Perez giving some instruction. He penetrates between the legs, tries to get inside, and he backs up, starts over. Tries it again, double team, kicks it out to Mitchell. Mitchell now on the drive, kicks it over to J.J. J.J.'s double team. Now he backs up, gets it back to Perez. Perez back up top. Good defense really so far by the Panthers, but the Bears have just been patient enough to work it inside and wait for an opening. Doing it again. Now fadeaway shot. That's really the first bad shot the Bears are taking tonight. That was missed by Perez. And when I say bad shot, it was just not the most favorable one. Little fadeaway that Perez hits a lot of times, but it falls short. Panthers on the opposite side now. Shot is missed. Rebound by the big man.
Boy, it looked like he walked.
Yeah, he did. I think he did walk. He got away with it. Bad shot on the outside now. Good rebound underneath by the Panthers. Bears try to tie it up. Goes up with the wild shot. Somehow gets it to fall. That was number 12. So Coburn was looking for a foul. There was a little bit of contact. That was just a good hustle play there.
With 1:57 remaining, that's when they get their first basket.
Yeah, it took them almost the entire first period. But it's early. Perez on the outside. Boy, that looked good. And that's a 3 for Perez. He gets on the board for the first time tonight. 3 3-pointers by the Bears tonight from Javion, Tyron, and Perez. Panthers trying to rotate it inside. Now they kick it out. Penetration. Kick to the outside. Good D. Off the back iron. Rebound by the big man. Trying to go up and in. Good pass, but the Bears are there to intercept it. Big man should have taken it up. Instead, he tried to dish it and was intercepted. Perez on the outside gives over to Mitchell. Great atmosphere here tonight. Really beautiful arena here at the Burleson Elks facility. Perez now being guarded closely, so they count off the 5 seconds. He penetrates, pulls up, and hits the short J. That's 5 for Perez. 15-2, Bears up by 13.
51 ticks left in the first period.
Colleyville with the ball now. Up top, working around the outside. Now dribble penetration. Bears force it out, though. JJ almost with the steal. Now a little confusion offensively for the Panthers. They're trying to get set. A little frustration you can see. Tyron with great defense. He tries to kick it outside, does the Panthers. Off the back iron again. Tipped by the big man, but it's held and controlled by the Bears. Tyron Mitchell slows it down once he gets past the timeline.
Hey, that was Montalvo right there. All hustled by Ray.
Dribble penetration this time by Tyron. Throws up a wild shot. He had some contact. Doesn't fall. And a long shot at the buzzer by the Panthers does not fall. Makes the score 15-2.
Hoops enthusiasts, mark your calendars for the back-to-back UIL state basketball tournaments at the Alamo Dome in San Antonio. The girls' basketball tournament takes place February 29th through March 2nd and is followed by the boys' tournament March 7th through March 9th. Be there to witness history in the making. For all the must-know details and to grab your tickets, visit uiltexas.org/basketball. Again, that's uiltexas.org/basketball.
All right, so thank you for words there from the UIL. Give us some stats real quick there, Big Terrence.
All right, first of all, Tyron Mitchell has 3 points. He has 1 assist and 1 rebound and 1 foul. So he's in a lot of columns tonight in a good way. Ryan Lombardo also has 4 points and 1 rebound. Javion Johnson has 3 points, and that was on one of the 3-pointers that was assisted by number 24. Perez has 5 points, 1 assist, and 1 rebound, and that brings your Bears total to 15 points in the first period.
Yeah, and Coburn, the lone basket for the Panthers tonight, Camden Coburn.
And he's also got the only foul. So there's only been
that's right. 1 foul and 1 basket. Okay, 15-2 is your score. Bears looking good here. Start of the second period coming up.
Looks like we got Trey King in for Lobato. Giving him a rest to start this second quarter.
And boy, Ryan played phenomenal.
Oh, Ryan outplayed
did not commit
that
a foul.
Yeah.
That's huge. That's huge. And only 1 foul in this game, and it was on the big man, and just 1 by Tyron Mitchell.
Yeah.
And so
and 2 total between the 2 teams.
Yeah.
That's right.
Really clean game. Of course, the Bears don't give you a whole lot of opportunities to foul you because they don't post up a lot. You know, they dribble penetrate, they kick the ball out. But boy, with the big man out there, I was expecting 2 or 3 fouls at least per period.
I thought they would go in more than they have, and they just can't. That's the thing. Bears playing solid defense.
Yeah. All right, little problem with the scoreboard here.
Yeah, I'm just going to say I'm feeling sympathetic for them right now because I know what it's like to push buttons, and then you get a little carried away, and then you push the wrong button, and then you panic, and then you're creating chaos for the crowd watching.
So I'm the grandparent who gets to run the clock at my grandson's youth league, so I can sympathize as well.
Indeed. All right, here come the Panthers as we get the second period underway. 15-2 is your score. If you just joined us, all Bears so far. Panthers with the ball up top. Try to work it inside of the big man. Trey King is guarding him, and he commits the quick foul. He says, hey, I was getting elbowed a little bit. Nothing doing from the official, though. All right. So Trey King coming in doing what I heard he was going to do in this game. And there's another player on the bench that may do some of that as well. All right, now we've got number 1, Warren King. Looks like he was trying to fight through a screen there a little bit or something. And
looked like the big man put an elbow out, too.
All right. Quick shot from the outside, number 3. It misses. And Bears with the rebound. Great hustle by Javion as he jumps out of bounds and grabs that when it goes to Perez. Number 3 comes in for the Panthers. That's going to be Bodie Weaver. Bears get inside. Mitchell won't fall. Rebound by Trey. Kicks it outside. Blocked now, but King gets his own rebound. Kicks over to Mitchell, and he starts over. All right, Tyron Mitchell on the outside. Good D out there. Now back to Perez at the top. He penetrates. Fadeaway shot. Short once again. That hadn't been falling for him. Panthers with the rebound. They're down by 13. Open look at the top, though, and he drains it. That's number 13, Strength.
That's one of their shooters.
Yeah, he is their top three-point shooter. And he's a good one. He nailed that one after a wide-open look. Bears now up by 10 with the ball. 15-5, 6:45 to go in the half. Javion with the ball on the right. Now back to Perez up top. He gets it over to Mitchell in the corner. Mitchell trying to drive, spins, floater, won't fall. Rebound goes to Panthers. Here they come, looking down court. Now they slow up a little bit. Thought about a long 3, then stepped inside. Good D by Trey as he came out to help. Colleyville starts over. Now they get inside of the big man, trying to post up, and he kicks it out. And good dish to the big man that time. He lays it up with the left hand. That's his first points of the game for Finau. Good dish, though, by number 3, Weaver. And
that's
now
good job.
Coach P with a timeout. All right, just kind of now they've seen what they can do, and they see what they want to do. And here's what I'm seeing, guys. You tell me what you think, but when Finau gets the ball with his back to the basket, he's not really looking to post up and score. He's looking to dish.
Yeah, he did that 3 times already.
And they may need to just back off and, hey, let him dish.
You know what else I noticed? He had an opportunity right there to kind of make a statement, go up and just jam it hard, and just kind of soft layup right on the basket there. I'm that big, I'm slamming it.
Sure, and I think one thing, the adjustment Trey's got to make is he's got to stay at home. Make that big man jump over your back to get those rebounds.
Yeah.
3 people collapsed on the ball handler and make for a pretty easy dish and layup.
Yeah. So that's what I think they're talking about right now. I think Coach P noticed all of that just like we did. And sometimes in the moment, it's hard to tell when you're on the court. So call a timeout, let them know what's happening, and see how they make the adjustment defensively. Of course, the best thing to do is just keep scoring. 6:06 to go, 15-7, Bears up by 8. They've led by as much as 12 in this game. Is that right? No, 13. It was
13.
All right, here we go. Mitchell with the ball. He gets it into Perez. Perez across the timeline now, off the screen, nothing there. He starts over, goes behind the back, tries to get inside. Bounce step, then has it stolen by number 10, and then the Bears steal it from behind.
Oh, there you go.
Last touch by the Panthers as it goes out of bounds. So Trey doing a good job coming from behind to get that ball back.
Good hustle.
Force it off the hands of number 12, Coburn.
He was a little frustrated with his guys, asking why he was the only one down the court.
Yeah, it's true. He was the only one down the court. The big man wasn't following him up. All right, but you know what? There were 3 or 4 Bears there. Here comes Perez over to King now. King steps back, gets it to Johnson. Johnson at the top. He's guarded by number 3, Weaver. He steps back, little crossover step, gets inside, throws up a little floater, won't fall. Rebound goes to the Panthers. Number 13 down low gets that rebound, brings it up, kicks it to the outside, now working an inside. This time good help from the Bears. Back up at the top, left side, three-pointer, drained to number 10. That's Gardner.
All right, looks like they're bringing Ray back in, as well as BJ.
Bears up by 5 with the ball. Oh,
wow.
That ball was picked from Mitchell. Looked like he had some contact, but it's stolen by the Panthers, and here they come. Kick it to the outside, now back to the top. Long three-pointer is drained. And that's Cash Gardner. Don't want him to get started. He's one of those guys we keyed in on in the pregame. Gardner and strength. They've got those great three-point strokes.
Colleyville cuts the lead to 2.
Yep. Driving inside and then tipped out of bounds by the Panthers. The Bears will get some replacements in. Lombardo comes in. B.J. Clark comes in. Johnson and King checks out. Trey King.
Bears have that ball underneath their basket.
Bears outscored since the beginning of the period 11-0.
Yeah, a nice little 11-0 run. Inbounds goes to Mitchell. Back to Perez at the top. Got to get Perez going. Got to get these scores going. There's Mitchell on the left. Now he brings it back to the top. Gets a little cue between the legs and goes back to Warren. Warren gives back over to Mitchell. Nothing really doing over on that side. The Bears just have to be patient. Can't force a shot. Did a really good job first 4 or 5 trips down the court.
Colleyville's coming out on defense and getting the 5-second clock started, which is changing the momentum of the game.
Yep. Perez almost has his pocket pick, but he maintains control. Kicks it over to Mitchell. Mitchell inside with the floater.
There you go.
He's got the foul on the floor, and looks like that's going to be 2 shots. And that's on the floor, so they will not give him the 2 shots. And who was that foul on?
Evans, I believe, is who they called.
Number 2. All right, shot from Mitch on the outside won't fall. Lombardo tries to get the rebound, but it's secured by the Panthers. Here they come with a chance to tie it or take the lead. 15-13. Kicks to the outside. B.J. Clark on defense. Now Perez switching. They're working into the big man. Here's Lombardo. Don't want to.
That's a good call.
Picked. Here comes a fast break opportunity. Tyron Mitchell, and he lays it up and in. Get the Bears going again, 17-13.
Good job by Tyron on the defense and the score.
3-point pull-up is short. Rebound tipped around, handled by the Panthers. Big man goes up and puts it in.
Yeah.
All right.
Looked like he went over the back, but they didn't call anything. They're going to let him play.
Nothing you can do about that. And a 6'11" guy goes up and lays it in. Just chalk that one up as, all right, they got us on that one. Here we go. Bears up by 2 with the ball. Perez off the screen. Pull up Jay. This time it's good. Nothing but net.
And the difference between that shot and his other shots is he went straight up and down.
Yep.
Yeah, he wasn't trying to fade away. And he had good screen help. Good adjustment there. 19-15, Bears up. 2:14 to go in the half. Colleyville with the ball. They've got her over on the left side. Looking to work it inside, but Lombardo.
Fronts number 0.
Playing good D. Good ball fake. Shot is rattled home. Number 13. Strength with his second bucket of the game. He's got 5. Gardner has 6. Finau has 4. Corbin has 2. Here comes Mitchell. Penetration. Spinning around off the pivot foot. Takes a bad shot. Gets his own rebound and lays it up and in.
A job by Ray on that. Lombardo tipped that ball back out to him.
Yeah, Lombardo got just enough on it to go back to Tyron. He picked it up. Lays it in. Panthers up top now, trying to get things going. Inside 1.5 to go in the half. Evans with the ball, gives back over to Strength. Calling forward is Gardner, but he's well guarded by Clark. Now they get it to him. Tyrant on the top. Evans on the outside for the Panthers. Big man's way outside. And it's stolen by B.J. Clark. They took the long fast break opportunity to Lobato. He spins underneath, and he slows it down. Good job by the Panthers to get back and stop that fast break opportunity. Bears almost lose it, and now to scramble for the ball. And it looks like it's going to be tied up or maybe out of bounds on the Panthers.
It looks like he kind of rolled out of bounds. There's a Panther player down, hurt.
Yeah, that was a mad scramble for the ball. Really good hustle by number 3, Weaver. And he almost came away with that, but he touched the out-of-bounds line, so the Bears will have it. Looks like that's number 10, Cash Gardner, who was shaken up.
Big man checking out
for the first time, yeah.
52 seconds left in the period.
Okay, Bears should take advantage of this. Get inside, man. Do whatever it takes in the next 52 seconds. All right, here comes Mitchell off the inbounds. He brings it up at the top. See what the Bears do offensively with Finau out of the game. Bears up by 4, 21-17. They kick it over to Warren King. King, no points on the night, just 1 foul.
Bears content to run some clock.
Yeah, definitely. King now with the penetration. Here comes Mitchell, giving over to him. King on the outside. 20 ticks. Now he dishes. Perez comes back, starts over. Looks like they are going to try to play for the last shot here. Julian dancing underneath. Looking to kick. 6 seconds. Dribbling. What's he going to do? Now he gets it up to BJ. BJ puts a pass inside, and the Bears could not get anything going there. Great defensive stand by the Panthers and not even allow a shot at the end of the half.
Wow. All
right, 17-21 at the half is your score. Bears up by 4. They led by as many as 13. And, great first half of the Bears. But at the same time, it's going to be a barn burner.
For sure, Bears
up by 4.
Bears up by 4, but they were outscored 15-6 in that period.
Yeah, so tell of 2 periods on that one for sure. And let's hope that the Bears come out strong in the third and can take care of business down the stretch. All right, we're going to let you listen to some of our sponsors here at halftime, as well as some good announcements from the UIL. We'll be back in for the second half here in just a little bit on the BBN.
We are the NFHS. That stands for the National Federation of State High School Associations. But really, what we stand for, together with the UIL, are the 825,000 high school sports and performing arts students in Texas. And so we stand. We stand for the runners, debate team members, and basketball players. We stand for their coaches, officials, and adjudicators. We stand for the drummers, football players, and actors. We stand for the golfers, singers, and swimmers. We stand as the national leader and advocate for these essential activities and all who participate in them and make them possible. Because it is our purpose to ensure that high school students get to play, perform, and compete together. To learn more about who we are and what we stand for, visit nfhs.org.
Why are interscholastic sports called the last classroom of the day? Because they teach students important life lessons like teamwork, accountability, and perseverance. School sports are so much more than a game. They're about developing the whole person. That's why they're an essential part of every student's education.
Encourage your student to participate in the last classroom of the day. Interscholastic sports in Texas. This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
What's the biggest myth about interscholastic performing arts? That you have to be the most talented or experienced to participate. The truth is, anyone can be a part of their school's performing arts. There are countless opportunities for students to participate, from theater, choir, and band to speech and debate. The bottom line, if you want to perform, there's a place for you.
This message presented by the NFHS and the UIL.
Have you noticed bad behavior has become normalized at interscholastic athletic events? Some fans seem angry. They lack civility toward one another. Some even get aggressive and unruly. Time out! What is going on? This has to stop. Let's not forget, school sports aren't just about winning. And they're definitely not an excuse to take your frustrations out on the official or the opponent. They're about teaching lessons like perseverance, respect, and empathy, so students can learn and grow as people, not just as players. We all have a role to play in setting a good example for our students and teaching them these important values. So fans, it's time to step up your game and behave positively at interscholastic athletic events in Texas.
This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
All right, folks, let's get started. Parents, thanks for coming. As many of you know, I'm Coach Mather. Tonight I want to talk about the season, of which I only have one expectation: that everybody gets stronger. When I say get stronger, I'm not referring solely to physical strength. Sure, we'll be in the weight room, we'll be running stairs, but we're also going to focus on developing mental toughness and grit, because those are the characteristics that allow us to achieve greatness both on and off the court. So, how do we develop those things? By getting comfortable with a challenge, by cultivating the confidence necessary to overcome adversity in all forms. That's why I coach. That's my purpose. Every member of this team can lean on me, and I'll teach them how they can lean on themselves and each other.
This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Timeout.
All right. Remember, we're a team that plays together. Listen, the winning will take care of itself. We just have to get everyone involved.
In interscholastic sports, we celebrate what makes every one of us unique. And in the pursuit of a common goal, everyone in the huddle, in the bleachers, and in the community comes together. This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Attention high school sports fans, are you an armchair official? You know, the parent or fan who constantly yells at the referees and loves to let everyone know just how bad you think they are. Well, if you think you could do better, then get in the game and prove it. It's time for you to suit up and make the calls where they actually count. Every sport in Texas needs more officials. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
We are the NFHS. That stands for the National Federation of State High School Associations. But really, what we stand for, together with the UIL, are the 825,000 high school sports and performing arts students in Texas. And so, we stand. We stand for the runners, debate team members, and basketball players. We stand for their coaches, officials, and adjudicators. We stand for the drummers, football players, and actors. We stand for the golfers, singers, and swimmers. We stand as the national leader and advocate for these essential activities and all who participate in them and make them possible, because it is our purpose to ensure that high school students get to play, perform, and compete together. To learn more about who we are and what we stand for, visit nfhs.org.
Why are interscholastic sports called the last classroom of the day? Because they teach students important life lessons like teamwork, accountability, and perseverance. School sports are so much more than a game. They're about developing the whole person. That's why they're an essential part of every student's education.
Encourage your student to participate in the last classroom of the day. Interscholastic sports in Texas. This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
What's the biggest myth about interscholastic performing arts? That you have to be the most talented or experienced to participate. The truth is, anyone can be a part of their school's performing arts. There are countless opportunities for students to participate, from theater, choir, and band to speech and debate. The bottom line, if you want to perform, there's a place for you.
This message presented by the NFHS and the UIL.
Have you noticed bad behavior has become normalized at interscholastic athletic events? Some fans seem angry. They lack civility toward one another. Some even get aggressive and unruly. Time out! What is going on? This has to stop. Let's not forget, school sports aren't just about winning. And they're definitely not an excuse to take your frustrations out on the official or the opponent. They're about teaching lessons like perseverance, respect, and empathy, so students can learn and grow as people, not just as players. We all have a role to play in setting a good example for our students and teaching them these important values. So fans, it's time to step up your game and behave positively at interscholastic athletic events in Texas.
This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
All right, folks, let's get started. Parents, thanks for coming. As many of you know, I'm Coach Mather. Tonight I want to talk about the season, of which I only have one expectation: that everybody gets stronger. When I say get stronger, I'm not referring solely to physical strength. Sure, we'll be in the weight room, we'll be running stairs, but we're also going to focus on developing mental toughness and grit, because those are the characteristics that allow us to achieve greatness both on and off the court. So, how do we develop those things? By getting comfortable with a challenge, by cultivating the confidence necessary to overcome adversity in all forms. That's why I coach. That's my purpose. Every member of this team can lean on me, and I'll teach them how they can lean on themselves and each other.
This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
21-17, Bears up at the half, getting ready for the second half tip-off. It's been an exciting one, Fern, for sure.
Oh yeah, it's been a tale of two periods, I guess you would call it in basketball. Bears come out strong in the first. Colleyville kind of tames it down in the second, and they come out strong in the second.
Yeah, the Panthers only scored one bucket in the first period, and it looked like it was going to be a blowout early, but they really adjusted well, started playing their game, Bears, and then struggled a little bit offensively, but seemed to get it going again right at the end of the first half. So we trust Coach P to get things together, get them organized, and start making things happen here in the second half.
Yes. Anything we want to touch on before we start this second half?
It was a great first half. Low fouls, 3 fouls for the Bears, 2 fouls for Colleyville. And then statistically, Bears had 2 assists, 4 rebounds, and 1 steal during the first half. And that really set the tempo, but most of that would have been in that first quarter. And as I said before the break, Bears scored 6 in the second quarter. Colleyville scored 15, which brought us to 21-17 Brewer.
Mitchell and Perez both with 7 points to lead the way. Johnson with 3, Lombardo with 4. At least that's what I have.
You're right on,
Mr. Durham.
Spot on.
All right. Now we're ready. Bears kind of come out of the locker room late. They don't warm up. Coach P wanted a little extra time with them. Now they're spending a little more time over on the sidelines as the officials are like, hey, we're ready. Y'all ready? Let's play. Bears have the starters back out there that they began the game with. Mitchell, Johnson, Perez, King, and Lombardo.
Looks like Colleyville has the same starters that they came out with.
Yes, they do. It's been pretty much a 6-man rotation from them from what I've seen. Weaver about the only one to rotate in for them. Okay, we're set and ready. Warren King going to inbounds the ball. Bears up by 4. 16 minutes to go in this one.
I would like to give a shout out to Coach Allen traveling over. He's no longer with Brewer, but he traveled over from Seagoville to watch the Brewer Bears and support the Bears tonight.
It's always awesome.
Appreciate you, Coach Allen.
Bears on the near end this time. We're down in the corner. Perez kicks it out to King. King back to Perez. We're about 10 foot from Warren King standing in the corner. Got a great view of the game right here. Yeah, Mitchell with the little spin move inside. Lombardo tries to pick up the rebound, can't do it. Goes to the big man, and here come the Panthers. They're down by 4. They've got the ball. 7:30 to go in the third. They work around to the outside, then go inside to Evans. Good double team down low. Strength now trying to get inside, get a shot. Excuse me, that's Cash Gardner. He gives back over to Strength at the top, number 13. Here's Corbin. Corbin back over. to the left side. Now back at the top for the Panthers. Evans on the outside, guarded by JJ. Now at the top, Strength. He has spin move, little Euro step, tries to get inside. He's fouled as he goes up. And let's see if it's on the floor.
They're getting, it looks like Warren King on that.
That's King's second. So it is going to be 2 shots. It's kind of similar to the foul that was on the Bears earlier, but Mitchell didn't get to go to the line. Coach P calling Mitchell over for some instructions on the sideline. Coach B sporting the suit and tie once again. Playoff time.
Playoff time, looking good.
All right, 2 shots coming up for Strength. He nails the first one. 6 on the night for him, pulls the Panthers within 3. 1 more shot coming up. He misses the second. Amato with the rebound. Here come the Bears. Bears up by 3, 6:54 to go in the third. Screen to the top from Perez. He pulls back up, starts things over. He's over the left side, gives over to Mitchell. Mitchell now looking inside off the screen from Lombardo. Now gets inside, nice move off top. The glass won't go, and it's off the big man's foot. It's going to stay on this end. That was definitely off of Finau.
Yeah, it looked like Mitchell had gotten that ball and it went in and out.
Perez to inbound it underneath his own basket. So a break there for the Bears because that was all Panthers on the rebound. They just mishandled the dribble. Gets it out to Mitchell at the top. Here comes Perez off the screen. Nice little three-pointer. It's very long, but Lombardo with a nice rebound. Now Mitchell, he's long, and this time the Panthers come away with it. Bears missed 2 3-point shots. Very long. Ball almost thrown away by the Panthers, but controlled. Over on the left side. Back up top now. Gardner gives over to Strength. Strength back to Gardner. Working inside, tries to, but it's tipped away. And actually thrown away.
Thrown away.
All right. Oh, that'll be Bears ball. I thought for a minute that Mitchell had knocked that away, but it was just thrown away.
Good job by the Bear defense over there.
Yeah, I think the outside man thought that Finau was going to cut to him, but instead he just kind of stood there. All right, he's good at that. He's big and he's tall and he's strong, but he doesn't move around a whole lot. Comes Perez. He's trying to get inside, kicks it out to Mitchell. Mitchell back up to King. King with the head fake, now backs up. Trying to get it around his man, kicks it over to JJ. JJ back to King. King to Mitchell at the top. Bears reset. Mitchell up top now, getting some direction from the sidelines. Here comes Perez. A little shifting on the defense and the offense here for both teams. Now good cut inside by Perez. He's hit as he goes up, and he's going to draw the foul. Missed the shot, but he'll get 2.
Hey, he was hit pretty hard on that one.
Hey, and I guarantee you Colleyville's been watching some film because Coach P made a call and the Colleyville player and the coach immediately calls a counter play.
Yep, they knew what was going on.
That was on 13, I believe.
Might need to change the call on that. That's like stealing signs in baseball, right?
Absolutely.
All right, here comes Perez, his 2 shots. And Perez doing his best, Luka Doncic there. As soon as he got the guy off his feet, he just leaned into him and drew the foul. He hits the first one.
Puts it back up by 4.
8 points for him.
It is 22-18. Bears up with 5:17 in the third.
Boy, this one could come down to free throws. Bears want to get hot here and stay hot. Julian Perez at the line. He toes it. He drains it. 9 points for him. Here come the Panthers. Down by 5. Bears up. Gardner guarded by Javion Johnson. Gives over to Strength. Strength with a nice move inside. Good help by Lombardo. Swats at it. Doesn't hit it, but just does just enough to keep the shot from falling in. Bears come away with the rebound. Chance to extend that lead. Perez off the screen now. Pull-up Jay is blocked by the big man. Boy, that's the first time we've seen his presence. That's the first block of the night that I've seen, especially out in the open court.
Yeah, he played up high a little bit.
Now they try to get it inside to him.
As you said, he's got his back to the basket, so he's looking for the pass.
Yeah, he doesn't look to try to move inside. Now he posts up, and that time he got all the way inside. Didn't need to dribble in as he lays it up and in and scores. 6 points for Fee now. Pulls the Panthers within 3, 23-20, 4:15 to go in the third. Tyron between the legs at the top, kicks it over to Johnson. Johnson with a nice head fake and move. Had an open shot, decides to give it up. Would have been a tough three. Mitchell now taking his time. 3:57 to go. Mitchell now gets inside with the right hand. Followed up by Lombardo, and it's going to be off the hands of number 3. Fans don't like the call, but we're standing right here. It really was off number 3. Out of bounds. The Bears will maintain it. It was close.
Yeah.
Bears are grabbing for it, but he had the last finger on it.
Bears sub in Trey King for Ryan Lamada.
Bears underneath. They get it into Mitchell. Mitchell up top now. Perez off the screen in the shot. Looks good. He drains it.
Nice shot.
The Bears up by 6. Biggest lead in a while. Since really about halfway through the second period. 3:31 to go, 26-20. Panthers with the ball up top, inside of the big man. He dishes it back out. Here comes Strength, King defensively, and he was pushing off, but no call on that.
No call. He's just elbowing him out.
Yeah, Strength got away with one there, but he gets the 2. Now Mitchell goes inside, and we're going to call a blocking foul.
That's on 13, I believe, again.
Ooh, that was close. I thought they were going to get a charge on Mitchell, but that was close. Good job by number 13 there to try to get set. Strength. So Mitchell will go to line shooting 2.
Bears got to have these here.
Yeah, Tristan Strength. Boy, he has been the strength of this team.
And I believe that the scores table said he only has one foul.
So I'm not sure who the other one went to.
Previously, we may have miscalled it.
I have Strength now with 1, Evans, Corbin, and Weaver, all with 1 foul. 4 total.
You have Evans, Weaver,
Corbin, and Strength.
All right.
Mitchell makes the first.
Good job, Mitchell. We need to continue hitting them free throws.
8 points for him, puts the Bears up by 5, trying to get him back to that lead of 6. Mitchell toes the line, looking for his second shot. He drains it. Bears have been perfect tonight from the free throw line. 4 for 4 here in the second half. Up by 6, 3 minutes to go in the third. Johnson with the defense up top. They give it over to Weaver. Weaver gets the Fee now outside, guarded by Trey. He gives up to Evans. Evans gets it to Gardner.
How that was not a travel?
He slips and falls and slides, but doesn't get called for the travel. I guess maybe he kept dribbling like the old Globetrotters used to do.
That was a Globetrotter move right there.
I don't know how you didn't get called for that one. All right, Strength trying to get inside. He almost takes a step. Long shot taken and drained by the big man. Fee now with the 3. He's got 9 with the left hand, too.
That was a lefty.
All right, good timeout taken by Coach P. Just got to tip your hat to the big man when he steps back. That was almost NBA range, too. It may have been.
Yeah, he was back there a ways.
He
wasn't hustling to get back to that line, I can tell you that.
Yeah, he was. I don't know what the red line is right there. It's something in volleyball, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what you call that line in volleyball.
Mid-court.
But that's about where he was. Okay, 25-28. Bears up by 3. They'll have the ball coming out of the timeout. Coach B calls time, gets them reset.
I don't know if that was in the scouting report, but it looked pretty.
Yeah, it's kind of an unconventional shot to see a big man like that, especially left-handed to shoot. It kind of looks a little weird, but it was a pretty stroke. You're right. I mean, he drained it.
The only other one I've seen like that was probably Tim Duncan. He was left-handed. And never that far out.
He does have a kind of a Tim Duncan-esque look about his shot. About it from his shot at least.
Hey, and he is pretty fundamental. I don't know, maybe we can call him the mid-fundamental instead of the big fundamental.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Pretty good.
Well, I think they're pleased with his game. I mean, he has 9 points.
Hey, how can you not be?
And he's got at least 1 block.
One block, 9 points, no fouls.
Yeah.
And he's definitely altered a couple of shots going in. We've made some high off the glass misses that you could tell they feel his presence.
Yeah. All right, Bears inbound it. They get going. 2:22 to go. Up by 3. They've got the ball. Here comes Perez. Gives over to Mitchell. Mitchell, Perez off the screen. Now drives. Looking to kick. Does to Johnson. Tough pass, but he handles it. Now he almost falls down. Goes between the legs.
Where's that foul?
And he is going to get fouled by number 3.
He got him twice.
Weaver.
He's getting beat up.
I think Javion did a great job that time just saying, you know what, I'm going to keep doing this until I get this call.
Yeah.
I'm going to force you to foul me. And he did. Great job. I don't know if that was his intention, but that was the result. Warren King brings it up now. He gives over to Perez. Perez back to Mitchell. Little rotation at the top. Perez steps back. King comes and sets a screen so Perez can get inside. Warren King from the outside. That's going to either be tipped or just falling way short.
Yeah, that was a good closeout on that.
Might have got a little finger on that one. It falls short. Panthers with the rebound. Here they come. 1:34 to go in the third. Nice move. And the Bears, I think, should have had a charge. I think Trey was set on that one as Weaver got inside. But instead, they call a blocking foul on Trey King. That's just King's second. 1:30 to go here in the third. Bears up by 3. So it'll be 2 shots for Weaver.
Weaver can pull.
He drains the first one.
Within 1.
That's his first point of the game. Yeah, with the second one here, he can pull within 1.
Looks like Ray's back in. Trey back out.
Bears perfect from the line. Colleyville Heritage only missing 1. 2 out of 3 thus far. Of course, both teams have only been to the stripe twice each. Coming to you live from Burleson, home of the Elks. It's Bears Central tonight, though. Great fan representation. Second shot is drained as well. Barely makes the net move. These guys are fundamental. Panthers pull within 1. Now they go with the full court press for the first time. Mitchell bringing the ball down, gets it past the timeline. He's looking to kick, gets in trouble, double teamed, and so they call a timeout over on that side. Good timeout. Trap was on. Nothing wrong with that. That's your coach helping your player out right there.
Absolutely, yeah.
You can sit there and scream at him to get out of that situation, or you can use that timeout in your pocket, very wisely, and that's what Coach P does.
Yeah, I think that was a good job.
Well, Tyron picked up his dribble a little bit early. I think if he'd have kept his dribble, they might have been okay, but the defender was closing in on his back, and he probably felt comfortable. It was time to pick the ball up.
Yeah, and these guys are quick. This Colleyville team, give them credit. They have hung with the Bears. This is the time of the game of the Bears. A lot of times will start pulling away from guys because of their quickness and speed. And this Panther team has really done a good job at hanging with them. Just a great crowd here tonight representing the school. All right, Bears inbounds it. Here comes Warren King with the ball. He gives over to Tyron. Tyron on the drive, and he's pushed by number 12. I'm glad they saw it that time. There's been a lot of that going on. That's on Corbin, his second. All right, Finau had gone out of the game. He checks back in. They don't give him much of a rest.
So that's actually his third. So the foul that we weren't sure on earlier was on Corb.
Okay. Very good. All right, Perez up top, gives back over to Javion. Javion goes back to Perez. Perez getting upset off the dribble, and he's going to be fouled. I think on the initial contact, number 10, Gardner was good. It's when he reached back in that he got Perez on the hand. They're going to give him a shooting opportunity on this one, so 2 shots.
All right, here's where you hit them buckets at that line.
All right.
Cash Gardner picks up his first foul. Perez drains the first free throw.
"13 points for Perez." Puts the Bears back up by 2.
Yeah, it looks like 12 leaving for Corbin going out. And number 2 coming in, Marius Evans for the Colleyville Heritage.
Perez drains the second one.
7 points in the period.
14 for him on the night. Puts the Bears back up by 3. Bears need to stop right here and maybe play for the last shot. I think that's the goal at the end of the third here. Up by 3. Under 1 to go. Panthers looking to rotate the ball around, almost lose it. Screen at the top by the big man. JJ does a good job working around it.
Yeah, JJ hustling.
Tyron Mitchell working around the screen now. Little floater won't fall. Rebound to B.J. Clark.
Nice job, B.J. Clark getting in there, getting that rebound.
Showing his athletic ability, as he always does. Here comes King now. He's up top. King goes back over to BJ. BJ with the stop move, goes back to King. Coach wanted a travel. Now we're going to get a loose ball foul, or excuse me,
oh my gosh,
foul called on Warren King. Coach P not in agreement with that one. That was a little ticky-tacky.
That his third?
Yes,
That's
it
his
is.
third foul, yes.
All right, so Trey King going to check in. Warren King going to step out. Coach P still upset about that one. Didn't agree with the call.
And rightfully so.
It's a little ticky-tacky. All right, 13 ticks. Bears up by 3. Trying to get a stop. Javion with the defense. Kicking to the outside. Shot is drained by Evans. It's his first bucket of the game. Ties it up. Wild shot thrown up by Mitchell. Will not fall. And after 3, we've got ourselves a barn burner. It is 30-30.
30-30.
Woo! 30 for 30. Wow. It's gonna be an exciting one, ladies and gentlemen.
Hoops enthusiasts, mark your calendars for the back-to-back UIL state basketball tournaments at the Alamo Dome in San Antonio. The girls' basketball tournament takes place February 29th through March 2nd and is followed by the boys' tournament March 7th through March 9th. Be there to witness history in the making. For all the must-know details and to grab your tickets, visit uiltexas.org/basketball. Again, that's uiltexas.org/basketball.
All right, Bears, we're back. Well, Donnie, what are you thinking so far? Barn burner ready, aren't we?
Thinking it's going to be an exciting finish.
I'm with you on that. Terrence, you was pointing out something to me there a second ago.
Bears once again outscored 13-9, 9-13. Colleyville put up 13 points. That last three-pointer is definitely a little bit of a dagger, the way to end the period. So hopefully the Bears will come out with some good, strong defense and get things going again.
Yes.
Bears, lose the lead. It's tied up, and Panthers have the ball. Here we go. Gardner up top, guarded by Johnson. Not a lot of subs by either team in this game. They work it inside of the big man. He lays it up and in and gives the Panthers their first lead of the game, 32-30. Perez trying to get inside, kicks it over to Johnson. That one was tipped maybe. Perez with the rebound, and he goes up, gets people off their feet, and does his best. Doncic again, and draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Listen, that's beautiful by Perez right there. That's just get inside, get them off their feet, go up, let them hit you, take the 2 free ones. He can tie it up with these 2.
They call the foul on number 13.
Oh, first one bounces around and misses. First miss of the night for the Bears. Had been 6 for 6 before that. 6 of 7 thus far. See if Perez can hit this one. Pull the Bears within 1. He does. It's 15 points for Julian tonight. 7:28. Bears got to start thinking about stops and scores. That's what it's all about here in the fourth when the score is close.
Yes, indeed.
Weaver up close, up top, guarded by Perez. Gives it over to Strength. Strength trying to get inside. He kicks it out instead to Weaver. Weaver nowhere to go. Now off dribble, he almost loses it. Regains control. Bears almost steal it. Wild shot. And then kicks it to the outside for the Panthers. He shuffled his feet, took a bad shot. Long rebound goes to Javion Johnson.
Good job on the Bears hustling on that defense.
Should have been a travel call as he shuffled his feet before he shot it.
Yeah.
We've seen that a couple of times even by the Bears and it hadn't been called. Mitchell off the dribble now. He's quadruple team. Someone's got to be open. He gets Johnson finally, and then the Bears pull it back, start over. Boy, somebody was wide open on that one. Perez now with the three-point, drains it.
Oh, they call 2 on that. They call a 2 on that.
Two-pointer, all right.
Man down.
Good cell show by Weaver. Julian made a little bit of contact, and he kind of flopped a little bit, went sliding across the court, wanted to push off, didn't get it.
Warren King.
Good job by the official not to call that. Colleyville comes down, misses their shot. Like you said, Fernie, Warren King with the rebound. Here comes Perez. Perez passes the ball to us. But we're not playing. They don't want us shooting.
Yeah, they don't want to see our skills.
Actually, ball tipped away by Corbin.
Hey, I saved our equipment.
Good job.
Good job, John. All right, Perez inbounds the ball. Looking deep. He goes to Lombardo. He's got it. Back to Mitchell. 5:55 to go. Bears down by 1, trying to get back on top. Ball tipped away.
Tipped away again, number 10.
Uh-oh, we may have a discussion here. We may change this one, and they do.
That is a bad call.
That was
I am closer than both of the referees.
Good hustle there, though, by Cash Gardner.
Absolutely.
It was close. I could not tell. You had better angle than I did, but they did overrule the first ruling. And so the Panthers will get the ball, inbounds it, bring it up. Weaver up top, guarded by Johnson. Kicks it back over to Strength. Strength on the outside. Mitchell now guarding. Off the screen up top, back over to Strength. Big man out top, Finau. Now here comes Weaver. Bounce pass to the outside. Now trying to get inside. Shuffle his feet. Nothing called again. Weaver gets inside and scores. And so he puts the Panthers, should be up by 3. I think they gave the points to the wrong team on that one. The Bears were down by...
Actually, that is correct.
Yeah,
that is correct.
So they'll fix that.
No, that's the score is correct.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yes. It was 33. Bears are guessed. It was 33-32.
Oh, my bad. Good job. Good thing I'm not keeping score.
I put together a new spreadsheet.
I'm just a play-by-play guy. What do I know about the score?
I got your back.
All right, 34-33. Bears up by 1.
Bears down by 1.
Down by 1. You just said we were guests, and I knew that, but I had a complete brain fart.
Happens to the best of us.
Oh, and the worst of us, apparently. All right. Bears down by 1, but they will have the ball. 5:15 to go. Woo. All right, trying to move on to the semifinals, regional semifinals.
All right, Bears got to tighten up here, get some points, get some defensive stops.
Trip to Wichita Falls on the line. All right, here we go. Warren King back into the game. He will inbounds it. He's got 3 fouls, but really, hit no one in serious foul trouble here. Bears can play loose, they can play free, they can play strong. Down by 1 with the ball. Lombardo on the screen on the outside. Mitchell. Mitchell goes back to Perez. Perez on the dribble, gets inside, misses. Rebound goes to the Panthers. Fighting through it. Now fast break opportunity. Here they come. Strength inside. Good defense by Javion, though, to force him to miss.
Good
Boy,
job.
He was the only one back. It was 2-on-1, and he did his job. Tyron Mitchell kicks it, tries to kick it over to Javion, but it's stolen by number 10, Gardner. Gardner now slows it down, kicks it over to Weaver. He gets inside. He kicks outside to Strength, misses, and woo!
Boy.
Crazy exchange right there, but the score remains the same, 34-33. Bears down by 1. 4:22 to go. Perez up top. Fade away. He drags it. 2-pointer. Is that 20 for Perez?
I believe so.
Puts the Bears up by 1. 4 to go. Big man with the ball at the elbow. He gives over to Strength. Back inside the big man. Lays it up and in for the easy one. 36-35. Panthers back on top.
I got 19 for Perez.
Okay. I was trying to do really quick math while doing play-by-play. 36-35, Bears down by 1, 3:39 to go. Mitchell with the ball, getting some instruction from Coach P. Mitchell back over to Perez. Perez looking for some screen help. Takes the pull-up shot. Off the front iron, won't go. Weaver with the rebound, he brings it down. Panthers with the ball and a 1-point lead. Gives it over to Strength. Strength back to Weaver. Perez on the outside, gives over to Evans. Fighting through that, then stolen. Perez to Mitchell. Mitchell slows it down, now kicks it up to Perez. Perez trying to get inside, one-hander, and it falls.
Stealed in the 2-point shot.
1-point lead for the Bears. 2:47 to go, looking for some stops. Johnson with the defense up top. Now Strength with the ball. King on him. Warren King doing good. He kicks it over to Weaver. Weaver, the nice move inside. And it's almost stolen. Somehow Finau comes away with it and he scores. 15 for him. Panthers go back up by 1. 38-37. Timeout on the floor. Woo! Bears down by 1 with the ball. 2:20 to go in the game.
Colleyville calling that timeout, I believe.
Full timeout, charge to Brewer.
Brewer, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it seemed like a really good time for a Brewer-Bear timeout, so I was going to be a little shocked if the Panthers had called that. So
the giveaway was Bears had possession.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Journey Church fan section up there, all standing.
Yeah.
All here to root on the boys from the church, doing a great job. And give them, everybody else sitting down there, they're the only one standing, so I had to give them a shout out on that one.
There's at least a dozen of them there, so that's a good job. And right in the middle, Jarvis has just got his hands crossed. I'm sure he's nervous as can be for his son.
Yeah, there's a lot of nervous parents up there for sure. Okay, Bears out of the timeout now, down by 1. 2:20 to go in the game. It's an exciting one here. It has been a great game. Well played on both sides. However, this one wraps up. It's going to be a well-deserved victory by either team.
Yes.
Everybody's fired up. Everybody's ready. Everybody's set. There's the whistle. Here we go. Mitchell with the ball. He brings it across, gives over to Johnson. Johnson back to King. King inside to Perez. Perez tries to get inside. Good defense that time by Gardner. Law pass inside to Tyron. Tries to go with the little reverse alley-oop, but it wouldn't fall. Had a great play set up. Just didn't fall. Bears down by 1. Colleyville with the ball. Strength on the outside. Now back to Weaver. Weaver goes between the legs, then looks for help. Goes back to Gardner. He steps back. Weaver up top, giving direction. 1:38 to go. Strength of the ball at the top. Warren King gardening. Can't get inside. Here comes Weaver. Mitchell comes out on D. Almost stolen by King. strength with the ball. Now he tries to get inside. Goes for a quick pass.
There you go.
Can't find him.
There's defense right there.
It's a good backside cut by Gardner, but he didn't see the pass coming. Flew right past him.
We're getting really close on 5 seconds. King is defense. The moment he catches that ball, King is right in his shirt. So.
Yes.
Bears down by 1 with the ball. 1:12 to go. Do they play for the last shot here, or do they try to get a score and a hold? Give themselves another shot in case they don't make it. King and Mitchell gets inside to Lombardo. Lombardo over to Perez at the free throw line. And won't fall. Good rebound underneath by Lombardo, and he's fouled. He'll go to the line. Let's see who the foul is on. Looks like it's 13. On 13. It's his third. No one in danger here of fouling out unless it goes to overtime. All right, Bears will keep the ball underneath. Not a shooting foul, so they maintain possession. 52 ticks to go. Here comes the pass. Inbounds to Mitchell. Back to Perez. Perez with a quick drive. Tries to get inside. It's stolen. Bears trying to, he walked big time down here. Number 10 did. Got away with it. He took 2 or 3 steps. Really, really missed call right there.
Wow.
He grabbed the ball and just took off walking. Didn't get the travel call. 40 ticks to go. Bears down by 1. And Colleyville will have the ball. All right, if Colleyville hits 2, Bears have a chance to tie it up. I think if they start trying to run the clock down, the Bears will foul. Send them to the line and then
get the ball back.
Get the ball back without any time going off the clock.
Bears just got to make sure you don't foul somebody in the act of shooting a 3.
Boy, Perez, such a great shot. It looked like that one was going down, kind of looped around and came out.
I actually thought he got hit.
Yeah, and Lombardo, tried to he did come away with that rebound and got fouled. And then on the inbounds pass, trying to work it back inside, the Bears lost it. Good defense, though, played by the Panthers. All right, 40.5 to go. 1-point differential in this one. It's been close since the half. It was all Bears in the first quarter, all Panthers in the second quarter. And since then, it's been pretty much back and forth. Bears had as much as 6-point lead here in the second half, but now find themselves trailing by 1. On defense, trying to get a stop. So the Bears can get a steal right here. They're going to come down with the press. Get into the big man. He's way outside, gets back over to Weaver. And then we get a quick foul, Trey King.
Yeah, that was looked like a planned thing.
3 on King, Trey. 35 ticks. Get it into Weaver. Weaver at the top. Mitchell on the outside. Gets a nice move inside, but turns around when he sees Trey King. Now Trey goes out and fouls again. That'll be 4 on Trey. Now Lombardo will check back in. So King does his job. .5 left in the game. Perez falls down. Inbounds goes to Fayal, and they foul him. Let's see who that one's on. Looks like that is going to be on number 5, Lombardo. Bears just trying to frustrate him now with fouls.
Yeah.
DJ Clark now checks in. No, excuse me, that's who is that?
Warren King?
No, Warren King's already in. That's number 3 checking in for the Bears.
Oh, number 3, I'm sorry.
Now we got a timeout by Colleyville. That's Kazunga comes in for the Bears. His first entrance into the ball game. All right, 25 ticks to go. Bears down by 1, 38-37. All right.
Ooh. Nail biter.
It's a nail biter, a gut wrencher, a barn burner. Whatever you want, an antacid special here.
Colleyville, I believe, called that timeout.
Yes.
That should leave them with 1, if I am correct.
All right, assistant coach is having a long conversation from Colleyville over with the referee at the scores table. think they were trying to find out how many timeouts they for sure they had left. A little bit of a discrepancy. Let's leave that be my guess.
The clock says 2.
Yeah.
And now it says 1.
There you go.
So, all right, 20. Also put 0.4 of a second back on the clock, I think. So 25.4.
It should have been 25.7.
All right, here we go. Inbounds the ball. Panthers, they've got it across the timeline, then fouled by Perez. I think what the Bears may be doing is trying to foul and get into the bonus as quick as they can.
Yeah.
You know? So that one's on Perez. It's first. Otherwise, Colleyville can just run out the clock here until you get into the bonus. Weaver trying to inbounds it. It's almost knocked away. And I think that's off of the Panthers. And that's going to be Bear ball.
Yes.
Great job that time by the Bears defensively. I couldn't tell who knocked that away.
Now the referees are talking about it.
Oh, no. That's got to be off the Panthers, off their chest, 100%. Well, you can't overturn this one right here. Yeah, that's Bears ball. That was pretty clear from this side. I think they just wanted to talk and make sure. So great job defensively, and then a great timeout by Coach B.
Yes.
Okay, now you can play with that final shot. 21.4 on the clock. 38-37, Bears down by 1. The way the Bears came out with a 10-point run to start the game, to only have 37, you're a little bit shocking because that offense really cooled off. But give Colleyville credit for clamping down defensively, making
the
some adjustments.
Yep.
And they started hitting some shots. The best defense is good offense. So,
exactly.
They started doing some good things on the offensive side of the ball that helped out their defense. And this game's just been back and forth. Great defensive play there by the Bears. And I missed who that was on over there. It was kind of a scramble.
I know that Tyron Mitchell was over the ball and actually got a tip on the ball as it was coming in.
I was fixing to say I thought it was Tyron.
It went off of number 13.
Yeah, Tyron kind of tipped it. Went off of number 13. That's strength. Kind of off of his chest. It was clearly off of him and into the bench.
He's going to get credit for a turnover.
Yeah, and I don't know. Do you give a steal if you tip the ball and force a turnover? That's not a steal?
I
don't know all the ins and outs of the ramification or the requirements to get an official steal in basketball.
Possession. Possession has to be one of them.
You got to have possession. Here we go. Bears get it in. Here comes Mitchell. 20 on the clock. Bears down by 1, playing for that winning shot. Comes Mitchell. He goes in quick, and he gets it up and in. Bears up by 1. Here come the Colleyville Panthers down the court quickly. Timeout called. Timeout called.
Wow.
By the Panthers with 7 ticks.
How was that not a foul?
It was.
Mitchell gets inside quick and scores.
He was body, still made the shot. Almost knocked down and no call.
11 points for Mitchell tonight. 39-38, Bears up by 1.
And however this turns out, it is going to be a sad group and a happy group.
Yeah. 7.1 seconds remaining.
All right, here we go. Bears with that 1-point lead. Timeout called. Last timeout called. No team left with a timeout.
I tell you, it was smart play, too. Colleyville got that ball as fast as they could. They put 8 seconds on there instead of 7.1.
Yeah, I gave him 9/10 of a tick there. And that's probably right. It did run a little bit. That happens.
I was fixing to say, was Colleyville smart by their players to get that ball in and get it across that half-court line to call timeout.
Yeah,
so
really.
they have that ball on their side.
Yeah, it was a good job. But even better, to get the score, Tyron Mitchell. His 11th point of the game puts the Bears up by 1. And Colleyville Panthers now, the onus is on them.
Both crowds on their feet. Tyron got this place electric once again.
All right, here we go. I got to stand up for this one now. Colleyville with the ball. We're bringing it to you live. It's going to be exciting. Strength's going to inbounds it. 8 ticks to go. looking for somebody. Now he's in trouble. Finally gets it in. Weaver falls, and he's going to get a foul on the floor, but with 6 seconds left. He definitely was not shooting.
Wow.
Let's see, that foul was on number... Who was that on?
Ryan Lombardo.
Number 5.
Lombardo, only his second. No harm there. Oh, is it a shooting foul?
So it was the 5th team foul.
Oh, what an absolute gut punch.
That was a bailout call.
That really was.
Horrible.
Because Weaver was falling. I mean, he was really struggling. And he drains the first one. Oh, my goodness. 39 all.
No timeouts remaining.
Oh, I thought for sure that was going to just be an inbounds, but... Coach P complaining, but he said he got him. He makes the first one. All right. Now here we go. Bears down by 1, 6 seconds left. Substitutions made, and they will come with the full court press. They'd be crazy not to.
Yeah, obviously.
Mitchell's going to bring it in. Gets it to Perez. Perez coming quickly. Down court, he's double teamed. And he is going to be hit. No foul called, and that's it. It's over. Colleyville. Game decided on the free throw line.
Yep.
Instead of letting the kids decide it, you bailed them out with the foul.
And he immediately ran off the court.
You hate to see it.
Yeah.
Go out like that.
Yeah, and it looked like Perez down here had some contact too as he went up. He was trying to get a three-point shot and get a foul. But really good game, really good game. Bears fall by 1, 40-39, come up short. A game they will not soon forget.
Oh, my goodness. I hate to see that.
Gut-wrenching loss for sure.
Say that's a repeat of 2019 right there.
But
referee did the same thing.
But really fantastic season, a really fantastic hard-fought game. The Bears did every single thing. And listen, a lot of good sportsmanship right here. Finau coming over the big man, giving Lombardo a hug, telling him, hey, great job on me, you know.
That's probably the toughest he's been played.
Love to see that. Love that right there. Great sportsmanship. So, you know, it's a team that played hard, deserve it, got the win. Hate it for the Bears for sure. What a great season. These seniors go out, but they go out having accomplished a lot, getting 3 rounds deep. You know, they were 6 ticks away from the 4th round of the playoffs.
That's right.
Boy, oh boy.
Can't take it away, take anything away from the Bears.
No, not at all.
And of course, you got parents on Colleyville side talking trash to children and recording it. So good for her. I hope I see it online.
Yeah, well, hey, great job. Great job for sure by the Bears and Coach P. Another great season. Great job by the fans coming out. Great representation. Man, Tyron Mitchell with that huge shot to pull within 2, and that was absolutely awesome. We appreciate that. Well, listen, for Terrence and Fernie and John, I'm Donnie. Thank you for joining us here on the BBN. We really do appreciate it. It's been an exciting matchup, an exciting game, and so we just want to say thank you to everybody for listening, for watching, and we look forward to seeing how this one transpires going forward, all right? So thanks for joining here on the BBN. As always, we say,
Go Bears.
Go Bears.
Go Bears.
Thanks for joining us here on the BBN. There are several ways to keep up with us here at the Brewer Bear Network. First of all, you can like us on Facebook. Just do a simple search for Brewer Bear Network and you'll find us. Hit the like button, and that's a great way to stay connected. Also, we have an account on Instagram. Same thing, just search for Brewer Bear Network and follow us there, and we'll keep you up to date on all things Brewer Bear Athletics. Thanks again for joining us. We appreciate you.